Hello guys and welcome back to a new vlog. So last week I uploaded the first travel vlog of 2020 and I had a lot of fun to finally go out and vlog outside, not just at home, but it also made me realize that I need to practice vlogging because I didn't make a proper travel vlog for over a year, I think. It was so weird to hold a camera while walking around. I kinda feel like I need to get back to it, so now I will always try to bring my camera with me and vlog some pieces from my life when I'm outside, so I will get back to this regular vlogging thing. I just want to improve the quality of my vlogs overall because I want everything to be top-notch quality when I will be finally in the Philippines and start my travel vlogs there again. It applies to the technical side of things also, so I even made a Ko-fi page where if you want you can support this channel. You will find all the details in the description box. But actually last week's trip was not even the first adventure lately, because a few weeks ago we had our first Urbex experience with Fanny and Kaurin. I've been interested in exploring abandoned places for a while, but I only watched Urbex related videos on YouTube. I never did it myself, so it was our first experience and it was a lot of fun. I started filming, but I kinda stopped halfway, so I will share the footage as I have with you now, and at that point where I stop narrating, I will just do the voiceover for you now. I'm in a little town in Hungary, and I'm here not alone, but I'm here with Fanny. Hello! And we are meeting up with Kaurin soon, and we are doing all this because there's a really fun place here. It's an abandoned old castle looking building, and our plan for today is to go in and explore that place. We are on the way now and it's already interesting in this area because there's, for example, this old building which is completely abandoned now and full of this tall grass. There's someone here, so pretty. We are at an old train station building right now. Train tracks are just here on the other side of it. This was the main entrance of the train station before, and here are the train tracks. As you can see, grass is already growing on it, so it's not been used for many years. That was the place where the train stopped and people could get on the train, I think. Very old-fashioned toilet there. So this area of Hungary used to be a huge grape plantation before, and the owners of this castle were owner of huge parts of these lands, and they built this castle for themselves to live in. Because of that, a big part of this castle was of course a huge wine cellar. Unfortunately, it didn't look safe enough to enter that part, but we could see it from the outside, and we saw the huge barrels, and the smell of the wine was still so strong. I could imagine how it must have looked like and how the people must have worked in that area to produce this wine. And my other favorite part in this building was this corridor, which just looked like it was straight out of a horror movie. But actually I didn't get any bad vibes from this place. It was just so interesting to see how the nature took over, and when we looked into a room, trees and plants were already growing inside of it. A beautiful tower and the terrace was also part of this building. We were of course very careful to climb the stairs. We tested it first if it was safe, but that part was really stable, and that was the part that looked the closest to how it must have looked like before. So it was a really cool experience. We all had so much fun, and I can see how Urbex can get addictive because now I can't wait for my next adventure like this, which is actually going to be happening soon because there's a really cool Urbex location near our area and we are going to visit it with the girls in a few weeks, so I'm definitely going to document that for you also. Hello guys, this is the next day. It's a very cloudy and gloomy and cold day today. So since I'm staying at home, I thought I would share some update with you about my Tagalog studies and maybe even some tips, because there's a few things that worked really well for me while learning this new language. So if you watched my previous vlog about studying Tagalog, then you could see that I was almost a complete beginner. I only knew a few basic words and basic phrases. Of course, I'm still a super beginner, but compared to where I started, I improved a lot in this past month or 1.5 months. And the number one thing that I noticed that is really important when I'm learning a language is my attitude towards it. So I used to study English in school, and during university I was even studying a little bit of Japanese, and those were a lot more difficult for me to learn because I didn't really have a goal with those languages. I was just studying it because I had to or just for fun. But with Tagalog it's different because I have an exact goal why I want to learn this language, because I want to be able to communicate with people better when I will be in the Philippines again, and that gives me a fixed goal why I'm studying it, and that makes me a lot more motivated and it makes my learning a lot quicker, I think. And another thing that I've been doing since I started studying is that I'm studying every single day, and even on those days when I don't have much time to sit down for hours, I'm still at least watching some Tagalog videos or sitting down only for 20 minutes to learn some vocabulary. My main way of studying was from that book that I showed you in my previous Tagalog video. I know some people prefer some alternate methods to study a language, but my biggest improvements comes from studying the grammar, I think. I'm actually still very shy to say anything in Tagalog in front of others or in front of the camera, because even though I improved a lot compared to where I started, I'm still a complete beginner. But I guess it's not a real update if I'm not telling you anything in Tagalog. So I will try to think of some things. It might going to be something super random, but I can mostly tell example sentences that the book is teaching me. So I could say Susie ang pangalan ko, 24 na taon na ako, taga Hungary ako, at nakatira ako sa Hungary. Gusto ko ang mga aso. May alagang aso ko, Pixel ang pangalan niya. Gusto ko si Pixel kasi matalino at mabait siya. Maliit si Pixel at may malaki siyang tenga. Something like that. So weird to speak in Tagalog still because I'm not used to it. And sorry if my pronunciation was wrong or if I made mistakes, but I can make at least sentences in Tagalog, and that's a lot more than I knew a month ago, so I'm kind of proud of myself. I'm just very excited to study every day because it's so good when I'm capable of putting a new type of sentence together. I know I have so much more to learn, but I'm very excited to do so, and I think actually it's going to be easier when I will actually be in the Philippines, because all the things that I'm learning now will surround me all the time. I will be hearing it, and I think that will make things stick easier. But yeah, that is my Tagalog update. I will definitely do more updates for you when I step up on the next level. It's also a good way for me to document my studies, because one day when I will be fluent, hopefully, then it will be so much fun to look back to where I started. It's a bit later now, it's already getting dark actually. Originally I wanted to add some more things to this vlog, but honestly not much is going to happen anyway, so I think I'm just going to end it here. Sorry if this week's vlog was not so eventful, I was mostly just at home, but at least next week's vlog is going to be something really fun because we are going on a trip with Kaurin. I'm very excited to share more with you about Hungary. We are going to visit a really cool spot near Budapest. Oh, and one more thing that I wanted to show you. Okay, it's not going to be the best looking food, but earlier I made this champorado and I'm enjoying it so much. I didn't have champorado since I left the Philippines. It's a Filipino snack dessert, and it's basically a sticky rice that is cooked with cocoa powder, and then condensed milk is added on top, and it's so good. It's the perfect chocolatey sweet thing to satisfy craving for sweets. So I'm just going to be enjoying this snack and edit this video for you, and that is all now. So I hope you like this video and I will see you next week in my next vlog. Bye!